I have been playing AimLab every day for a couple of weeks now, and I've been documenting it daily on TikTok. This is so that I can improve in Apex Legends, because I whiff a lot of shots. And on my TikToks, I was getting a lot of questions. Can you play AimLab on console? And the answer is no, but you can plug a controller into AimLab. But most of these people who are playing console don't have a gaming PC, and that's why they're playing console. They prefer it, and that's fine. But some people want something similar to AimLab so they can train. Let's look at the system requirements to run AimLab. CPU speed, 1.8 gigahertz, 2 gigs of RAM, Windows XP or higher, Intel HD 4000 or onboard graphics on a CPU. You don't need really great system to run something like AimLab. And that's perfect because I'm running AimLab on my old Dell laptop that I used for my first couple years of college. This thing is not a very nice laptop at all, really. I bought it refurbished in 2017, so it's from 2016, Intel i5 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, no graphics card, just the onboard graphics with the i5 processor, and it is slow. It is very slow. It took about 10 minutes to boot up, just barely, and I downloaded AimLab the other day on it, and it could download it on Steam. It took a couple hours though. Now, the whole point of this is that if you are a console/controller player and you want to run something like AimLab, you can run AimLab on a crappy computer. This is not a good computer. I mean, this thing was like low to mid tier okay for a student like 5 years ago. But I realize not everyone has access to something like that, so if you don't, you're out of luck. So I've got AimLab pulled up on my dinky laptop, my old laptop right here. It is loading. And I've got Apex pulled up right here on an Xbox. So I've got 2 Xbox controllers. I'm in the firing range in Apex up here, and I've got AimLab loading on that guy right there. AimLab is quite slow. It is quite slow over here. Well, I'm just gonna keep dunking on the bots in the firing range for now. Grid shot and MicroStar track. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at settings. So right now I've got my field of view at 100 on both AimLab and Apex, and my sensitivity is at 3, and AimLab is set to Apex. So I'm unfortunately not running any capture software on my laptop. We're just gonna have to see as much as we can see from this camera over here. Click to begin on AimLab. All right, AimLab is going. Oh wow, no, this is not right. This sensitivity is like super low. Yeah, this seems odd. Let me boot up AimLab on my gaming PC where I actually play it. Wow, I forgot what it's like when things boot up quickly. Sensitivity is 3. Oh yeah, it's definitely slower. Confirmed. Apex controller sensitivity settings do not convert to AimLab controller sensitivity settings. It is a game that is optimized for people who are playing PC games, so I understand why they wouldn't really worry as much about it. These feel different too. Like the one over here has a very different sensitivity setting than the one on my PC, so that doesn't quite make sense to me, but look, it's very playable. All right, so confirmed. I can definitely play AimLab on a kind of crappy laptop, but we had another question. Should you? Maybe not. This is a viable option though. I would recommend timing the exact amount of time it takes for you to do a 360 in game with your game settings, and then mess around with it in AimLab until you get the same amount of time. Anything short of that though, I'm not sure this would be the best option. Well, we tested a theory. Could this old thing run AimLab? Yes, it could. Was it good? No. To conclude, you're a controller player, you play on console, you want to work on your aim in something like AimLab. Can you? Absolutely. Should you? That's up to you. Do I recommend it? Kinda, maybe, I don't know. I mean, keep in mind how weird the sensitivity was. I didn't get that. The sensitivity was awful. It did not match from Apex on the Xbox to Apex in-game settings on AimLab. It did not match at all. So I guess at the end of the day, give it a go if it's what you want to do. If you want to try it. If it's not helpful, don't say I didn't warn you. Anyway, I'm Jammin J. I'm currently streaming Tuesday, Thursday, and most Saturdays. I'm putting out almost daily videos on TikTok about my AimLab journey and trying to get good at Apex. Tune in live if you like this content, like, subscribe if this has been helpful, and have fun getting cracked at your favorite video games. I'm just calling an airstrike. Got him.
I need heavy ammo.
Get the recovery. Oh, she got the banner. Oh, let's go.